Secretary General of the Bank and General Workers Union, Joseph Mitchell, says that the practice of some employers using the effects of COVID-19 to mistreat workers is one that has become prominent in the workforce. He explains that some employers are using the excuse as a means of justifying actions that are highly unjust to workers.
It's a situation that we're seeing a lot now in the industrial climate, and it's something that we are really, really concerned. This current trend that employers are, using this whole COVID thing to get out of, their responsibilities and dodging what they're supposed to do. And we are calling really on employers to if you're going to, sever workers, you must stand your responsibility of paying them.
The trade unionist says that while the situation raises many red flags, he is not surprised as some employers are only reflecting the action of the public sector.
In my time of growing up, they say charity begins at home, and the government really must be the leader in all of this, right? Because a lot of the employers will really piggyback on the government's trend. And what we have been seeing over the last few months, especially with the public sector unions and workers, and the way these workers are being treated, it shows a total lack of respect and discourtesy for workers. And it's not surprising now to see that the private sector unions is suffering the same fate, right? So it must be a time where labor and employers find a middle ground to resolve some of those issues, because unstable working environment certainly is not going to be good for the country, and is going to impact the country negatively economically.
Mitchell says, regardless of the challenges facing the union, will continue to fight for workers' rights. Meanwhile, the Grenada Chamber of Industry and Commerce says vaccination for COVID-19 must remain a personal choice, a fundamental right that must be respected. GCIC, in a statement issued on Wednesday evening, explained that while it welcomes the reopening of the tourism sector and understands that the vaccine is effective in protecting citizens and visitors from serious illness associated with contracting the virus, people must have a choice. The statement went along to say, and I quote, "The health authorities must act with urgency in continuing to address vaccination fears and concerns of the population." The Grenada Chamber of Industry and Commerce recognizes that even in the face of the illness and death statistics from within the region and around the world, there will be individuals who choose not to accept vaccine for COVID-19. These persons must be respectfully accommodated within our workforce and society. The Chamber implores all to continue to follow the established protocols that have served Grenada pretty well. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear Thomas reporting.